When the Supreme Court ruled against the impeachment complaint targeting Vice President Sara Duterte, the Constitution prevailed. But instead of accepting the decision with dignity, various leftist groups and political allies of the current administration are now rallying in the streets, demanding the court to reverse its decision. This is not democracy. This is pressure politics. And it's dangerous. The Constitution is clear. The Supreme Court is the final interpreter of the law. When it says something is unconstitutional, like the premature filing of a second impeachment complaint within a year, that should be the end of it. But the House of Representatives, through Speaker Romualdez in the Office of the Solicitor General, are now trying to twist the law to suit their political agenda. Even worse, they threaten the court with the idea that its justices can be impeached simply because of their rulings. Let's be honest. This is about power, not justice. The Speaker's statement, suggesting the court's members can be impeached for disagreeing with Congress, reeks of intimidation. It undermines the separation of powers, weakens our democracy, and sends a chilling message to the judiciary: rule in our favor or face removal. That's not constitutional democracy. That's authoritarianism wrapped in congressional privilege. Pro-Duterte forces are right to be alarmed. This isn't just about protecting VP Sara, it's about protecting institutional integrity. If the Supreme Court can be bullied into submission, what's next? Will every future ruling be held hostage by political pressure? This is why Duterte loyalists, legal experts, and even neutral observers are calling out the House's actions as borderline contemptuous. Attorney Ferdinand Tapacio and attorney Mark Tolentino are correct. Impeachment is not a political weapon. It's a constitutional safeguard meant for grave offenses, not for punishing courts that refuse to rubber-stamp political vendettas. The law is not a tool of revenge. It is a structure of accountability. It is telling that the groups protesting the Supreme Court decision are the same voices who were silent when actual abuse of power happened under previous Delawan regimes. Now they are offended that the court won't allow a second impeachment complaint filed within the prohibited period. This isn't about rule of loots, about rule by outrage. VP Sara Duterte deserves respect. She won her mandate from the people, not from backroom deals. The attacks against her, wrapped in legal jargon and political theater, only expose the desperation of those who fear her strength and legacy. In the end, the Supreme Court stood firm. We must too.